Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your Angels.
Quickly a look now at the Game 2 starting pitchers. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Shuhei Ota is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I'm looking forward to watching this rookie. You know, there's always been a learning curve for rookie pitchers at this level. Early on, you're learning the umpires. What's the strike zone? What's he going to call? What hitters are able to chase a pitch out of the zone and still handle it? You start to learn so many things, and he's in the middle of that right now. So I'm curious to see where we're at with his learning curve as we watch this game today. All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in Game 2. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight,
here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bohr scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Yankees 0, Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Luis Severino will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading off
first.
for the Halo, third baseman, Zach Cozart.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. One and 2. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit to third. Cozart is there. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading up
into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten out of that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had a great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
He froze him on the fastball there. Justin Upton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box, Miguel on, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number
The
two.
left fielder, number 11, Brett
Digging in to
Gardner.
try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here's another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll get us going in the
And
home half
leading
of
off
inning
for the
number
halo.
3.
Second baseman.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And he's set down, one away. Really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Show track tells us he had to range quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seat.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding in once again, Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kozar.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Bohr takes it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for
Now
once.
batting, designated hitter,
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
The center fielder, number 27, Art Trout.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
Bird is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The designated hitter, number
Here's
5.
Albert now. And
Albert.
Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 0-2 delivery. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Well hit to right, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
This is skied out toward right. Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out.
The first baseman, number
The left-handed
33.
power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready for another chance? Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now to the plate, Justin Upton.
And
0 for
leading
1
off
for
with a
him here
halo.
in this one.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the air to right center and carrying well, way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 20.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, third
Digging in
baseman,
for his second at-bat, Miguel on. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. So it's no runs on. Ready for another chance. Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one, there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Greg Bird is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel on. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Albert now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
1 strike to Pujols. Left side of the infield into the shift. Gregorius is there, and he's retired 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Line toward center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now, he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Standing in now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrelton Simmons, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Hicks running from first. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Here's Tommy La Stella now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 20.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jonathan Lucroy goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Sanchez.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 25.
Riding in once again, Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1.
Leading off from the bottom of the Angel ninth, right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Angels even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Luis Severino struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everyone.